Team Do Powerlifting. What is up? Alright, so this week we have some fun new stuff, and my shirt's awesome. Um, so we are similar format, so we still got our 3x1s on our main movements, just like we've been doing. A little heavier this week, we jumped 2%, we're at 91% this week. And we're still going to have our other variations as well. But this week, the slightly different thing we're doing is our variations are going to be with accommodated resistance. So either bands or chains. If you're, I, there's good things about both. Things that make them both good for different reasons. If you feel like you're a slow, grindy lifter, bands are probably slightly a better choice because of the elasticity and how they pull back on you. They just kind of encourage being fast at the beginning to let that momentum help carry you through a little better. Chains do a very similar thing, but the weight comes on a little more steadily. It feels closer to the barbell lift than using bands does. And if you've played with both, you'll know that. As far, hold on one second, cooking stuff. Now, as far as which to do if you have access to both, just kind of use that as a general rule of thumb. I always go chains kind of as my preference because bands are a little harder on my shoulder, especially like on bench press. Just the extra kind of wobbliness to them, at heavier percentages, it just doesn't like it as much as chains. But the biggest, most important reason that you would go chains over bands would be that they look way cooler and sound way cooler. They're kind of a pain to carry around the gym though. So either way is fine. One of the things another thing kind of in the favor of chains just logistically is you know exactly how much weight the chains are. It's pretty easy to figure out how heavy it is on the bottom versus on the top. Whereas bands, I still don't understand band math. Most important thing is don't overthink it. So basically on your banded work, if you are a female, you're going to do like the small, teeny, maybe, I think they're like an inch wide bands. If you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, they're the little black ones. And for the guys, I would recommend it's like 1.5 or 1.25 inch. They're the purple ones at Dick's Sporting Goods. I think they carry Rage Fitness is the brand they carry. Some places refer to them as average bands. But yeah, don't overthink this. We're basically going big reps, rep maxes with accommodating resistance. So the weight on the bar is going to be a little less. You're going to have to drive through the stick point a little more. It's not rocket science. Everyone tries to make it super fancy and complicated, but getting strong isn't complicated. It just takes a while and some consistency. If you are looking to buy chains, the best priced and setup I've found is actually through Rogue Fitness. It's one of the only places you can get the 5/8 chain links. They actually have chain packages, 15 pounds per side. It's about what they weigh. I usually roll with 2 of those on each side. So just play with that. Honestly, for me, for this cycle, if you have access to buying a bunch of chains, I'd smack 90 pounds on the total. 3 sets of those chains and just go to town on it. But that's just me. Fun stuff. So if you have questions, for sure, reach out to me and I can explain. If for some reason your gym does not have bands, you don't have the funds to go buy some bands or some chains and things, that's okay too. This is going to be kind of a 2-week mini cycle with the accommodating resistance. You just do straight bar work. That's fine. You're still going to be stretching. You're still going to be working the strength numbers as high as you can. And you're still going to be having percentages associated with what you did. It's just not going to look as cool. This will just be kind of a fun break from just straight barbell work. Keep me posted. Let me know how things are going and how they're feeling as we're going through this first week. And, man, post those videos on Facebook. Hit me up. I am more than happy to coach you guys. Shoot me a Facebook message. Shoot me an email. Text me. I don't care. I respond to everything. Latest.